don't know. It may have, in order to make this scene something deeper than a porn movie, we're going to have to find out why I would even think about this kind of a request. You know, so that, because that's what the actor's going to want to deal with. She's going to want to get fined. Let me try another experiment. I have taken a page of dialogue from one of Brian Friel's plays. All right. I've taken off the italics, and I've taken off the character names, and I've cut up the script. All right, let's see. I think you need these, huh? And I do believe you need these. Okay. I've cut up all the dialogue and shuffled it. I think you probably need that, sir. Ma'am, would you need those? Sure. Oh, yeah. Now, the object of this exercise is not to recreate magically that somehow you know what Brian Friel was up to, but to make, put the lines of dialogue out in your lap or your desktop, whatever you got. These are the only lines of dialogue you may say in this little improv we're about to do. Now, you may say each line more than once. You can't say half a line. You can't just take out words and think, oh, I'll create out of this thing. You have to say the whole line. You can say it again and again and again. And whenever you feel that there's an opening for you to use one of your lines in any way, with any kind of subtext, objective that you wish to create for yourself, you just go right ahead and do that. So let's just try a trial run. And let's see, it's you, and you are the 5 characters in our play at this moment. And let's see if you can make any kind of sense at all. All right. Just see if you feel you have a right to say something and a reason to say it, you say it. You know, you must use each line at least once. No fair putting something under the table and saying, "Oh no, we yeah, oh yes, you are all in this. It's a family type piece, dysfunctional family at that, but it's going to get more dysfunctional before this is over. So, curtain.
Oh, he plays all day long as if he were afraid to stop.
How is he?
He's very brave about it.
Speech! Silence! Speech!
I think he's looking great.
I'll have some more champagne, Frank.
Shouldn't you go easy on that, love?
The brother's gonna make a speech.
The brother is
3 months at most. On the way.
What? What'd you say?
On
It's
the way.
only-
Oh, he's looking great.
You've got to stop sending that used check every week, Jerry.
It's only.
Oh, Christ, does he know?
I'll have some more champagne, Frank. Spare it. Load more than that hamper.
We can manage fine.
We don't need it, honestly.
He's very brave about it.
How is he?
What was the checkup last week?
I'll have some more champagne.
Subtext.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking great. Look, I've used all mine.
Thank you.
What are you, again, you
Oh.
use them over and
Keep
over
going
until
until
you
it makes
find
sense.
something.
He's looking great.
The brother is.
He's very brave about it. Quiet, please. The brother's gonna make a speech.
He plays all day long as if he were afraid to stop.
How is he?
Silence, speech.
We can manage fine.
Thank you, Frank.
Don't spare it, loads more in that hamper.
Shouldn't you go easy on that, love?
I'll have some more champagne.
And we can manage fine.
Oh, Christ, does he know?
You've got to stop sending that check, that huge check every week, Terry.
The brother is,
He's looking great.
how is he?
How was the checkup?
Quiet, please. The brother's gonna make a speech.
It's only,
He plays all day long as if he were afraid to stop.
Well, he's very brave about it.
He's looking great.
Speech! Silence! Speech! I'll have some more champagne. On the way.
Thank you, Frank.
how is he?
Is there anything?
3 months at most.
Oh. We can manage time. We can manage fine.
Don't spare it, loads more in that hamper.
We don't need it, honestly.
Shouldn't you go easy on that, love?
3 months at most.
And curtain. Bravo.
What you have just experienced as actors, and I don't know how the audience took it, but what you've just experienced is, well, wait a minute, let me just hear reactions, how it felt from the people with the little pieces of paper in their laps. What went on in your head?
Well, I felt the obligation to sort of carry on the thought of the previous.
The what? Oh, the person.
Carry on, sort of carry on what their, to play off of what they had just said, have some semblance of
Of
meaning.
sense.
Yeah.
Mm.
So in getting to off of what they said, I would scan what I had of my four. And
I had sentence fragments, and so I really felt like I couldn't really get in anywhere.
Yeah.
That was weird.
And I felt frustrated for saying the same thing over and over, but at the same time, every time I said it over, it was more dramatic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
right.
changed the way you did it.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It grew.
I decided to be a little bit more creative in the way I delivered it.
You gotta, I mean,
Yeah.
what the exercise does in essence is puts you in the place of the actor who's stuck with your screenplay. Or your scene. That poor bastard or bastardette has to take stuff like this and make it work. Now, this is a Brian Friel play. I mean, granted, you were given nothing, and also you were given each other's lines. So, I mean, you may have 2 of hers and 3 of yours and all that. But the point is, that's what they are dealing with. Each one of these lines has to mean something. It has to be really important to the person who's going to be saying it. And I don't know how she's going to find that out. Unless you have really thought this through, because I can write cocktail party conversation till I'm blue in the face or worse, and it's totally meaningless. And somehow now, because I thought, I'm just writing this scene because we're going to do this. Camera's going to move through this cocktail party, and these people will be talking, and then we're going to pick up these guys in mid-conversation or something. Well, those people that we just passed through all have to do what you just did. They have to somehow make that specific and make it personal. Now, I did this years ago, this exercise with another Brian Friel play, because he's wonderful, because his lines are just horribly difficult. You really have to work your butt off. It's not like Shakespeare where the meaning is dripping all over the place, and it's hard to unravel it all. You've got to unravel anything in these plays, but they're wonderful. But there was a line, and again, it was a drawing room scene with an Irish family, and the father says, "I can get young Coyle to come to the house, you know." And Coyle's a tutor or something. Well, we didn't know that when we were reading the play in the chopped up pieces. By the time the scene was over, and this was working with actors, so they were really sweating bullets. By the time the scene was over, this guy had made Coyle the most spooky character since Jason Voorhees. I mean, he was working